2. Am I the asshole for reading my mother-in-law's prenup at her retirement party after she said I trapped her son and she helped her son cheat on me? Here's the update. The day after the retirement party where I read the prenup that his mother made me sign, my ex showed up at my house at 6 a.m. I didn't let him in. He stood on my porch yelling about how I destroyed his mother, how she is humiliated at work, how her friends won't talk to her, how I'm a vindictive piece of shit who can't let anything go. I told him his mother destroyed herself when she helped him fuck his ex behind my back for 8 months. He said that was different. That was private. What I did was public. Like my baby shower wasn't public, how Facebook isn't public. He said his mother had a breakdown that night, locked herself in the bathroom at the venue for an hour. Her sister had to take mother-in-law home, and she's been calling in sick since the event because she can't face her colleagues. Well, it was a retirement party, so she was a short timer anyways. She's about to be out of there. That's not going to work for emotional blackmail, Mr. X. And had she not been a raving cunt for the last 7 years, none of this would have happened. You do not get to be mad at what your ex-wife's reaction is to the horrible behavior that both you, your mother-in-law, and the rest of your loony family have subjected her to. Does she appear to be a little vindictive right now? Maybe. Is she wrong in that aspect? Absolutely not. She has every right to feel the way she feels with the way you and your family treated her. You don't get to shame her. The only people that should be ashamed are you and your family. But I digress. Let's get back to the update. I asked if he felt bad about cheating, if he felt bad when his mother told me to get over it. He didn't answer. He just said I should be ashamed of myself for kicking someone when they were down. How was she down? She was at a retirement party. That was a celebration. How was she down? Man, I'd get your ex a dictionary, maybe highlight some words for him, what monogamy might mean, what someone being down might mean, because I really do not think he has a clue. Then he brought up our son, saying, I am setting a terrible example, that our kid is going to grow up thinking revenge is okay, that I am poisoning him against his grandmother. I stated, our son is 4. He doesn't even know what happened, but he will know someday that his father cheated on his mother and his grandmother helped his father cheat. He will know that his grandmother called his mother trash and make his own decisions on whom he is going to respect. My ex left after that, but the calls haven't stopped. His sister has been relentless. She sent me a 20-minute voicemail about family, loyalty, and forgiveness. She said their mother sacrificed everything for them and that I repaid her cruelty. Time out. She told you about family, loyalty, and forgiveness. Are those 3 things that were ever offered to you from that family? No. She says that her mother sacrificed everything for them, the sister and your ex, and that you repaid whatever she sacrificed for them with cruelty. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You served her just dessert. She's the one that demanded the prenup. She's the one that demanded there be a codicil in there about interfering in the relationship. She thought she was so money savvy that she was going to protect this son, yet she's the one that actually violated all parts of it. You have not repaid anything with cruelty. What you have done is shine the light on the facts. They see that it's cruel. Maybe they should look in the mirror and wonder what else looks cruel that they've been passing by all these years as just mom. She said the prenup thing was a technicality and that I am using it as a weapon. Put a loaded weapon in my hand, I'm probably going to use it. I sent back one text. I said, your mother used a prenup as a weapon first. She just aimed it at the wrong person. His sister blocked me after that. The extended family is split. My ex's aunt called me and said she has been waiting for someone to take his mom down for years. Apparently, she has pulled similar stuff with other family members. Talk shit about ex's cousin's wife for not being educated enough. Made comments about his uncle's gambling problem at a funeral. She said the retirement party was karma, but his dad is furious and closing ranks. They have all been posting vague things on social media about family betrayal and about keeping family matters private. One of them even posted a quote about bitter women that can't move on. The financial stuff is getting real now. X's trust fund was supposed to hit when he turned 35, which is next year. It's gone. His mother supposedly co-signed on a loan thinking the trust would pay it off. Now he's stuck with payments he can't afford. He has had to move back in with his parents because he cannot afford rent on his own. His mother keeps trying to find loopholes in the prenup. You know, the one that she had created to begin with? She has hired her own lawyer. They are claiming the interference clause is too vague and that helping their son during a rough patch in his wedding does not count as interference. Do what? When did helping a son through a rough patch in his marriage turn into helping your son cheat with his ex for 8 months? That is not helping somebody through a rough patch. That's enabling disgusting behavior, you hoe. My lawyer laughed when I told him. He said the clause specifically mentions covering up infidelity, which is exactly what she did. She apparently also thought she could see our son whenever she wants. She showed up at his daycare last week. The staff called me, as I had already given them a heads up. She was crying, saying she just wanted to see her grandson and that I can't keep him from her. I can actually. The custody agreement gives me primary custody, so I do get to decide who gets access to my son. My ex gets 2 supervised visits per week due to his instability. His mother is not included in that. She waited in the parking lot of my child's daycare for 2 hours before they finally had to threaten her to leave or else they'd be calling the police. She did finally leave. Then my ex called me screaming about that too. Said I was alienating my son from my ex's whole family. I said they alienated themselves when they chose his cheating over basic human decency.